Everyone, it's Hanzo. Thanks a million for watching. If you're driving on Japanese highways soon, you might be surprised. Unlike many countries around the world, you won't find easy license plate tolling here. You know, where cameras just read your plate and charge you automatically? In other countries, it's super convenient. Even with rental cars, your charges just appear on your credit card later. You'd think a tech-advanced country like Japan would have something even better, right? Well, think again. Japan is actually sticking with and even expanding its outdated ETC system. Let's dive into the dark truth, believe it. So, what exactly is this ETC I'm talking about? It stands for Electronic Toll Collection. It's a system where a device in your car talks wirelessly with antennas at toll gates, letting you pay automatically without stopping. To use ETC, you need to install an ETC device in your car and obtain a credit or prepaid ETC card, which must then be inserted into the device. This system was first widely introduced in Japan in 2000. That's almost 25 years ago. Back then, ETC was actually considered cutting edge for toll collection globally. It really made highway travel smoother. But even now, Japan is still stubbornly pushing for ETC-only toll gates. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism aims to complete ETC-only gates in urban areas by fiscal year 2025 and in rural areas by fiscal year 2030. Honestly, this focus on ETC feels incredibly outdated today. The world has moved on, but Japan seems stuck in the past. What's worse, the Japanese ETC system still uses physical barrier gates. This significantly limits its ability to alleviate traffic congestion. Not only that, these physical barriers can cause accidents and incur costs for repair when they get damaged. More modern systems in other parts of the world, like license plate tolling, don't have these physical barriers, leading to smoother traffic flow and fewer potential hazards. Think about it. While Japan is still debating ETC only, in many places worldwide, license plate tolling is already standard. This method uses an NPR, automatic number plate recognition, technology, cameras that automatically read your car's license plate and process the toll. Also common are tag-based systems, like Taiwan's, where a thin sticker on the windshield or headlight acts as a passive tag for billing. Both license plate tolling and tag-based systems are far more modern and efficient than Japan's bulky ETC devices. They remove physical gates and streamline infrastructure using advanced image recognition or simpler tag tech. So, why is Japan so far behind in adopting these efficient methods? The ugly truth is, it's about deep-seated institutional issues and powerful vested interests. Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism aims to make highway toll gates ETC only. But despite advanced tech like ANPR existing globally for years, why can't Japan adopt simple, license plate tolling, immediately? The argument about complex user identification and payment obligation isn't just about legal hurdles, because legal changes could easily solve those. No, the real reason is that vested interests are actively obstructing smooth legal reform, ensuring the current profitable system remains intact. This is all about avoiding a system that bypasses the existing infrastructure that generates billions in profits for ETC manufacturers, gate system companies, and political interests. Now, think about Japanese drivers. We're used to left-hand traffic and right-hand drive cars. Many of us have little experience using highways globally, where simple tag or license plate systems are common. This lack of exposure means there's less public pressure to demand efficient, tag-less systems, allowing the current, costly ETC structure to persist. A significant factor here is Japan's incredibly low passport ownership rate, hovering around just 20% in recent years. This clearly shows how few Japanese citizens travel abroad, further solidifying their limited exposure to diverse highway systems worldwide. Here's the most infuriating part. ETC device costs are virtually baked into new car purchases, and car owners have simply accepted it. As long as ETC is standard, Japanese car owners will keep paying for devices. A typical ETC device costs around 10,000 yen to 20,000 yen, roughly $65 $130 USD, plus installation fees. In 2023, Japan saw about 4.78 million new cars sold. This means the annual market for new ETC devices alone could be a staggering 47.8 billion yen to 95.6 billion yen, approximately $310 million to $620 million USD. This colossal expenditure for both in-car devices and gate readers isn't just an expense, it's profit for a vested interest machine. And here's the kicker. Japanese highways were originally built on the principle that they were supposed to become free once construction and maintenance costs were recovered. Many nations worldwide, like parts of the US and Germany, have free highways because they're funded by general taxes or their construction costs were repaid long ago. Spain, for example, has seen some concession agreements end, with roads becoming free after a set period. However, Japan's highway system has a pool system that bundles many routes, meaning profitable routes cover unprofitable ones, keeping the overall debt high. This creation and maintenance of unprofitable routes, often driven by political motives and construction industry demands rather than genuine necessity, is another massive part of Japan's vested interest problem. Japan's mountainous terrain and frequent earthquakes also mean higher initial construction and ongoing maintenance costs for tunnels and bridges. But despite these factors, the continuous extension of the toll collection period, most recently to 2115, and the sheer volume of ETC-related profits strongly suggest that without these entrenched vested interests, Japanese highways would have been free a long time ago, just like in many other developed nations once their initial costs were covered. The fact that the tolls show no sign of becoming free isn't just inflation, it's a symptom of a complex, entrenched web of vested interests that needs to be exposed and socially condemned. Recently, we've heard a lot of news about tourists praising Japan, and that's great. But beyond the praise, we also need to address the issues that Japanese people might not even notice themselves. For international tourists, this ETC system is a huge pain. Japanese rental cars aren't always equipped with ETC devices. Even if they are, you often need to bring your own ETC card. While some services now offer ETC cards for rent, none of this is simple or convenient for travelers from other countries. It's an unnecessary hassle in a country that prides itself on hospitality. While it's true that there's been an increase in traffic accidents caused by non-Japanese drivers recently, we know these are caused by only a small, inconsiderate minority. As a Japanese citizen, I sincerely hope that international visitors can more easily access the wonderful spots that are only reachable by car, just as it's common in other nations. When people from outside Japan speak up about the things that aren't so good, or what needs improvement, that external pressure can make Japan even better. So, I urge you, speak louder about these issues. And if you know of any other things about Japan that you think are not good, need improvement, or just seem strange, please tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights into Japan's hidden truths.